Jim Hagen, 150 Maple Drive, Cape George. My comments also have to do with Thursday's public hearing on the Davon Preserve. You know, Mike Belinsky gets a lot of criticism for insisting that we have an open and transparent process, and I think the process by which this has occurred is really disturbing. You know, I have their DNR's own download from their website, and they said that public comments were received at an informational public meeting on May 27, 2008. A follow-up boundary hearing will be held on October 23rd, 2008, which was last Thursday. So what that means is there was a whole, whatever that is, 5-month period where this boundary was formulated outside of public view, behind, within probably DNR offices, with who knows who, maybe some of the very interest groups that were favoring this proposal. Now, you know, one of the things that's interesting is even though the DNR was taking the lead, see if I can find it here. It says, as far as the effect on junior taxing districts, however, it is ultimately the county government responsibility to track benefiting junior taxing district share of income produced from state resource lands located elsewhere. So in other words, the county is going to have a very active role and influence on the impacts of this natural area preserve. Now, with the public kind of being excluded from the development of this new expanded boundary, a lot of their questions were unable to be answered. Some of them being, how is private land within the reserve going to be regulated in the future? And those people have a lot of concerns, because that preserve cannot really function as it's intended to be until all that land is purchased. Because it's my understanding that the preserve does not achieve its goals until all that land is in state ownership. So the county also administers building permits. So I think people need some assurances that when they apply for a new construction permit or even a remodel or an addition, is that permit going to be viewed fairly as would any other private parcel within Jefferson County, or is it going to be examined within its context, in its location within a natural area preserve? So these are some of the questions that if the public would have been engaged in this kind of 5-month vacuum, that maybe we wouldn't be there. The point is since you do have really, I think, an expanded role in this, I would ask that you contact DNR and maybe ask them to take a little more time and take it, because there's a lot of questions, and not by misinformed people. I'm hearing questions from people with master's degrees. So, thank you. Thanks for pointing out the red light, Commissioner Ross.
Thank you. Welcome.